president is now on TikTok.
Change will only come if you vote for it.
TikTok, Rishi Sunak here with 5 reasons.
From democracy to disorder. Social media matters. Big news often breaks on X, but is the platform itself now broken? Elon Musk bought Twitter in 2022 and rebranded it as X. He pledged a purge of bots, yet they're a persistent presence. The billionaire says the platform promotes free speech, though it's rife with misinformation, prompting many to quit the site. It was even banned in Brazil for a month.
Come on up here, Elon.
The exodus was accelerated by the US election. Musk played a key role in Donald Trump's victory and will be part of his administration.
Take over, Elon, just take over.
The most popular destination for people leaving X, Blue Sky, a platform that started out as a project inside Twitter before becoming its own company in 2021. So it's no surprise that it looks very similar to early Twitter, offering a level of familiarity to users coming across from X and more control over what they see on their timelines. So how could it change the social media landscape? Experts say X's loss can be Blue Sky's gain.
There is a bit more of a center-left leaning kind of demographic on Blue Sky at the moment. Of course, as a consequence also of the fact that Elon Musk owns now X. Blue Sky appears to be a platform where less harmful content is being posted. So there seems to be quite a variance in terms of news that are shared on there, not only extreme left or extreme right, but also kind of in the mainstream.
Far-right disinformation surged on X after the Southport attacks, in part leading to riots. In the raft of convictions that followed, hefty jail sentences for those who stirred up racial hatred on social media.
We were trying to get messages over when Southport happened, and we used every platform available to us. And I have to say that, you know, if we hadn't have done that, then the things that were being posted on Twitter at the time probably would have become the norm. People would have just accepted it because there was nobody pushing back. And that's the danger about us all leaving at the same time, that they all left and it becomes a sort of Fox News for Twitter followers.
After the riots, Steve Rotherham said people should consider quitting X. He hasn't yet, but is one of many politicians who've joined Blue Sky. So more than a third of UK MPs are now on Blue Sky. Most of them are Labour. Are we just going to start to see an echo chamber here? There's always a danger, isn't there, when you just get one perspective of someone's views of the world online, and we need to see a whole range of different views. But if it means the demise of Twitter, then so be it, because what we really need is to get back to speaking to each other online as if we would offline. It hasn't all been plain sailing for Blue Sky. There are issues with content moderation, glitches and verification. This page, purporting to be Conservative leader Kemi Badenoch, was fake. The account has now been suspended.
These big content creators.
Elsewhere, other rival platforms are growing, like Threads, owned by Meta. It also looks like Twitter and is connected to Instagram. There are more options than ever before. If we do see more fragmentation on social media, is that necessarily a bad thing?
At the moment, the data would suggest no. At least on Blue Sky, you don't necessarily see the same type of polarization and extreme kind of opinions and controversies as on other platforms like X, etc. The same on Threads. It seems to be relatively civil on those platforms. So at the moment, we don't necessarily see more of a radicalization because of this fragmentation. How this will develop in the future is, of course, another question that needs to be monitored.
Social media is unpredictable and tends to reflect society. In an era of political fragmentation, it's unsurprising we're also seeing the online world splintering.